4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tigers.
Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this down to the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Get 22 out of that play. And that is good for a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Tokyo.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone on first. Complete out to the right side. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Tigers finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one splits the uprights, and these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. A little quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few bluebirds.
That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. He's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. Defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 25 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They'll go play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Tigers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
The best defenses you can go look at through the decades is built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Back out runs their offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. Second and 3 now.
Number 15. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He'll come up on first and 10.
Tokyo, first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
A gain of 9.
They're going play action. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
First down, Tokyo.
On the red zone now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown.
To number 18.
The Tigers parlay the interception into points. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Tigers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Now outruns their offense to take over. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's another Tokyo first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Goal to go, they're passing. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. 2nd and goal, they're going to throw. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Tigers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bulls are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
At the 14-yard line.
think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Number 36.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They are throwing it again. Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up
From the gun on 3rd down. And catch is made in close. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
at the 3-yard line.
Jones has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Brought down at the
Another
2-yard
chance at
line.
6. It's 2nd and
It's a
goal.
gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Back to
goal.
Jones. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls start to fight back with their first points of this game. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. The Bulls get it back to a 14-point game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense making its way back out now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 38.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
I'll pick up at 2 yards. First down, Tigers.
Back-to-back carries here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. Now we'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Tokyo first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Tokyo. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on it. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Playing favorites with the fullback here.
ball carried by the fullback.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
It fed the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Bulls returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another carry for him. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. More from Chicago right after this. To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Back to throw.
2nd and 4.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He's going to throw it. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. They'll bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the gap closes to 14 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Tigers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 17, and that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Motion.
Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. He goes out a little short of the 40.
82. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a game of
2nd down carry for Jones. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Dropping back to throw. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. but at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls cut the lead down to 10.
27. Bulls 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now this offense getting set to work here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for them. Has them with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They go play action on first down. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a gain of 6.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Tokyo, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
4 yards.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back gets the handoff. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 12. And the Tokyo first down.
They give it to him again. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Tight end going in motion here. Takes the 2nd down snap. Complete out to the right. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in right side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Tokyo first down.
Plowing up the middle. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Stop short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard.
Here's another 4. And he won't be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Tokyo. The Tigers make it a 16-point ball game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 3-possession lead.
Bulls 17.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And This gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Bulls ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Right side into the hands of Adams. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Bulls sending out their punt team. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. They've got possession just 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dive play straight ahead. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Got a lot behind this run. Downfield it goes. Oh, it's an interception! And the Bulls are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Rolling from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Pass play now. He takes it himself. He has room past the 25. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's a give to Jones. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw here. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. The vet in his 14th season, still knocking him through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Tigers.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
We misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. And motion to tight end left. Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that means 1st down.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Tokyo 1st down.
I'll throw it. Hauled in left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pass play coming here. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. That's good for 6 yards. They're going to have 2nd and goal now at the 3.
2nd and goal.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They'll work against the blitz. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Tigers have likely locked up the win right there. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys stretch their lead to 21.
41. Bulls 20.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts at the 9. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're throwing it. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bulls trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to have this down to the 7. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Could be the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bulls get it back to within 2 possessions. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls get it back to a 14-point game.
Bulls 27.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The offense getting set to go. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Tigers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. So following the penalty, the spot of the kick moves up, but the rest of the players don't as he sends this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes the second down snap. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's making a bid for it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes out a little short of the 40. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 40.
Setting up to throw. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard.
Sticking to the air here. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He connects downfield. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this. And these guys